as we embark on a journey into the heart of chivalry, of bold knights, of elegant horses, and the quest for a champion. The 100 knights in service to the Queen boldly petitioned Her Majesty to hold a great tournament in order to find one who will stand as protector of the realm and defender of the throne, a warrior who wears the crest of the Queen, and in all things, a bringer of the Queen's grace, or an instrument of the Queen's justice. In one posture of arms after another, these 6 knights have arisen as the finest in the art of war. From the western marches come the champions of Castilla, Santiago, and Navarre, the Red Knights, the Black and White Knights, and the Yellow Knights. From the east ride the Titans of Leon, Peralada, and Valiente, the Green Knight, the Red Yellow Knight, and the Blue Knight. Listen, my friends, for the moment has arrived when I must weigh your spirits. My lords, my ladies, tell me, how shall you cheer the heroes who have come this day to toil in honor of your kingdoms? Give me your voices! Well enough, for the Queen has ordered all noble knights to draw nigh. Stand bravely and face the pounding charge of the bull. For the city of Olite has summoned this mighty beast, bearing upon his banner and shield the pride of Navarre. Meet this fearsome warrior face to face, or know the uncertainty of the blow as you run from his approach in terror. Let the earth tremble under the hooves of this noble house. Ride forth, Yellow Knight! When there is a cry in the dark, or an ally pressed in battle, know that the House of the Valiant stands ready to offer mercy at need or strength unbound. Long is the tale of the sons of this gallant house, for they are reckless, brave, and true. Unchain the gates of Oaken Del Mal Valiente, the Blue Knight! When all others have proved faithless, and despair scales the walls of the stronghold, look to the west for the banner of Santiago de Compostela to bring thunder down upon the foe. Let the enemy sue for pardon unanswered, for neither the corrupt heart or the hungry invader will see peace in the shadow of the warrior priest. Look at the west for Joffrey Santa Cruz, the Black and White Knight. It has been said that to watch him ply his deadly trade with sword and shield is to know that the devil is loose. Never has he been vanquished in his labors upon the field of battle. And the house of Paralotta remains standing defiant in the setting sun, joyous in victory, or stalwarts and unbowed into the bitter end. If bitter it must be, I give to you now Lord Delphont, the red and yellow knight. Tread lightly in the dark, my friends, for the lion sleeps with his eyes open. The working dreams of a lifetime are swept away with the roar from the deathless house of Castilla. Great is the grief of the noble houses, whose banners have fallen and been crushed under the weight of the lion of Calahorra. Hear the darkening roar of terror uncaged. Behold, the young lion, they roast the red knight. The Queen's grace is great. For none save nobles of our own house are permitted to bear the stag upon their shield. And yet, this boon has been granted to your champion. Is he the greatest of us all? Yeah. Let the coming contest measure him and the song be then written. Shall it be joy or lament for your champion of Leon, the Green Knight? The scepter and wears the crown in the company of her royal household and those chosen to serve you this day. I present your host, her sovereign majesty, Doña Maria Isabella. The Queen.
Since long before the days of my father the king, many a feast has here been served and revelry had. I pray that today will be no exception. Go now, Lord retainers, follow the banners held aloft by these brave squires, and serve well my guests.
My lords, my ladies, raise a cheer for the Queen's royal household, the captain of the Queen's Guard, your brave squires to your knights of the realm, and for all of your serfs and witches!
Chancellor, where have you been?
1,000 pardons. So many details. Well, Your Majesty, may I present the finest, bravest, and most renowned champions in the realm.
My lords, we are most pleased to host this celebration, and I thank you all for inviting the nobles from near and far to join us. Your petition surprised and delighted me, for the crown has been without a champion since the passing of my father the king. Good captains, take your leave. Our guests await the entertainment and the feast.
My lords, my ladies, raise a cheer for your knights of the realm! Good nobles, welcome once again, your host,
Ruler of this land, Her Sovereign Majesty, the Queen.
Gentle friends, you are too kind. And to you, Lord Marshal, I'm in your debt for the wonderful greeting you have given our guests. And of course, Lord Cedric, without whom none of this would have been possible.
Oh, you embarrass me, Your Highness. It was nothing, really.
Nothing? My goodness! All the arrangements, the great hall, the entertainment, the feast.
and a gathering of the finest knights, each a champion in his own right.
Oh, champions indeed. And a handsome lot at that. And might I add, Your Grace, a most eligible field.
Eligible? Why, whatever has that to do with the tournament?
Lord Cedric, I don't believe it's the time or the place.
Well, Your Majesty, the realm at present without a champion, the crown of the king unworn, our queen alone, and with so many brave and true knights in attendance.
You might want to quit while you're ahead, old fellow.
If he was ahead, he might well do so. Cedric, I will brook none of your own matchmaking this day. That these princely knights entertain us on the field, and one be named as my defender alone. For no other bargain shall be struck here.
Yes, of course, Your Highness. Forgive me, I merely meant...
You meant no harm, I'm sure. I pray you, serve me as you served my father, and forget not that I have inside me the blood of kings.
Yes, of course, Your Grace. Then, if there is to be no matchmaking this night, surely the Queen will not gainsay a little merrymaking? A toast, my lady!
Oh yes, a toast, wonderful. Come, come, my friends, let us raise our cups. To honor.
To honor, to glory,
To glory.
To chivalry!
To chivalry.
to victory.
To victory. And to the knights of the realm. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, Cedric, where is the feast? Is it ready yet?
A few moments more, my queen. I have had the finest fare in the kingdom prepared for our guests, and extra care has been taken to see that all is perfection.
Perfection indeed. Very well. Lord Marshal, some entertainment for my guests.
Her Majesty the Queen is most proud of her stable of prize Spanish horses, and among them is four of the most renowned in all of the known world. It is my honor to present them to you now. We begin with Insolente, the fearless mounted Prince Carlos in the Battle of Boss Blanco, where he carried the prince to victory and fame. Insolente. Courage and strength hurried around with the Spanish horse onto the field of battle, and at no time are both tested more than the performance that awaits us. I present to you Capitan, the sire of countless champions who even now raise the caps of kings and queens throughout the world. Performing for you now, the Victory March, celebrated by returning heroes, the Spanish Walk. Insolent Capitan. While some horses possess courage and strength, so the others known for their elegance and poise. All hail Galant, the first of the legendary sons of Arce, who was renowned as the pride to the Emperor of the East. Here, my friends, is grace in motion as Galant performs the Passage. At the center of the arena, the march in place, the Piaffe. And once again, in an elegant farewell, the Passage, my lords, my ladies, Galant. And finally, mightiest of the Queen's legendary stables, namesake of the mythic Titan, who was doomed to hold the sky, comes Atlas. As the peal of thunder will ring in the mountains, so will the rumor of the approach of Atlas on the field strike fear and awe into the hearts of the enemy. The Cabriole. Focus your attention in the center of the arena. Once again, the Cabriole, the magnificent Atlas.
Well done, my lords. You do me great honor in the showing of my treasures.
My lords, my ladies, they salute you all. And now to retire the Queen's prizes. Fearless Insolente, proud Capitan, noble Galant, and bold Atlas. Await to the stables there to find rest and reward. Well done, my lords. The castle of Her Majesty is filled with creatures both great